It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everybody, I'm Nate.
I'm Sean.
And this is Ketchup Packets. Today we're watching a Patreon movie poll winner from a long time ago.
Yes.
That has slipped through the cracks a little bit, but we finally are getting to North by Northwest.
From 1959.
Yeah.
This is an old movie, and yeah, it won the poll, I think, last May, I want to say.
Sorry. Stuff came up.
And we forgot for a while, and then realized that we forgot, and then still couldn't make room. But here we are. Okay, so
we're
yes,
doing it.
honoring
Okay.
the poll.
Yep.
What do
Hitchcock.
you know? Yes, this is a Hitchcock movie. We watched Vertigo on the channel before.
Which is cool, psychological thriller
Yeah.
stuff.
Hitchcock is known for old thrillers.
Yeah, I'm sort of assuming this is going to be kind of the same tone.
I think so. This movie is... Okay, so there's a couple things that I know. I know that famous shot, obviously, with the guy running away through a cornfield, and there's like a biplane that like swoops down at him and then flies out of the shot. You know, that shot is in a million things.
Right,
you know?
yeah.
That's from this movie. And the reason the guy is like running away in that shot is because the whole movie, I believe, is a case of mistaken identity, where people believe that he's somebody else, and that is causing him a lot of trouble because the other person they think he is in hot water of some kind.
Got
I
it.
believe.
Okay, interesting. That seems like it's gonna be fun. I'm down with that.
I think it's like a classic tale, and it's been like remade as other movies since then or something. Like people make a thing and people are like, you realize this is North by Northwest.
Oh,
And
sure.
It's like, oh yeah, it is. So yeah, it's that kind of thing, I guess.
Interesting. Yeah, it's like the premier mistaken identity movie.
But I guess so.
like-
Yeah. So it's a classic though.
Yeah. Cool. Well, should we?
Yeah, I guess we can just dive right in. You don't know
Alright.
anything about it? Nothing to add to the pre?
No, that's you just told me everything I know.
Okay, you didn't know that shot of the plane?
I did not.
Okay, well,
did
all
not.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
We can dive into this movie again.
Well, we have a
English.
Patreon. Check
Ah.
it out in the link below our faces right now. If you're interested, you can participate in movie polls or get full-length reactions, and then we may eventually get to the movie poll winning movies someday. like
That's
this
right.
one.
No, we're gonna do it more properly from now on.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
North by Northwest.
I told my secretary to call Mother, and I realize she won't be able to reach her where she is.
Why not?
Well, she's playing bridge at the apartment of one of her cronies.
Your secretary.
No, my mother. Perhaps if I sent her a telegram.
Mr. George Kaplan.
What?
Oh man, as a server, I hate when people snap at me.
Kaplan.
Well, snap at your
Get off
server.
a wire immediately. Could you send it for me if I write it out for you here?
Well, I'm not permitted to do that, sir, but if you'll follow me.
Okay, so he just called out to Mr. George Kaplan, and then the guy tried to get his attention, so those people think he's Kaplan?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what happened?
I don't know yet.
Hey, wait a minute. What's that supposed to be?
Car's waiting outside. You will walk between us saying nothing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was just the timing of when he got the waiter's attention.
Don't tell me where we're going.
Jeez.
Surprise me.
And
he-
they're not going to explain any of this to him.
No,
you
they
know?
think he knows.
Yep.
And what the devil is all this about? Why was I brought here?
Games? Must we?
Not that I mind.
God.
In case of abduction.
Well, he
so
thinks
annoying.
he's somebody else.
Did you call me Kaplan?
I know you're a man of many names, but I'm perfectly willing to accept your current choice.
Current choice? My name is Thornhill. Roger Thornhill. There's never been anything else.
Yeah, sure it is, buddy.
Of
Your
course.
friends picked up the wrong package when they bundled me out here in the car.
Do sit down, Mr. Kaplan.
I told you, I'm not Kaplan.
What do you do?
Don't misunderstand me. I don't really expect you to fall in with this suggestion, but the least I can do is afford you the opportunity of surviving the evening.
Oh, there's the threat.
Yep.
Do you intend to cooperate with us? I'd like a simple yes or no.
A simple no. For the simple reason I simply don't know what you're talking about.
Give Mr. Kaplan a drink, Leonard. A pleasant journey, sir.
I think that's not a good.
Yeah.
I think you're in trouble.
Scotch? Rye? Bourbon? Vodka? Nothing, thank you. I'll just take a quick ride back to town.
How are these guys gonna bungle it bad enough that he gets away?
Yeah. It's not going to work, man.
It would be so scary. Imagine like really finding yourself in a situation where they won't let you leave and
And
they're
like,
gonna hurt you.
the information that you're Oh, that you allegedly know is the thing that's like keeping you alive,
Yeah.
and you don't know it.
Oh, they're gonna pour all that. What?
Oh God.
Oh, get him drunk and throw him in the water.
Oh no.
Oh, get him drunk and have him drive into the water. Even harder, you know?
Yeah. Jeez.
That's
terrifying. Yeah. Keep it together, man.
He doesn't remember how he got behind the wheel, just that he's driving drunk.
And then, you know, he's totally wasted. Is he gonna even be able to explain to the cop what he just experienced?
No, I don't think he will. Oh, are those the guys chasing him? No.
They're there.
You see, they try to kill me. No, he won't listen to me. In a big house, they try to kill me. All right, let's just go inside.
See him? He's not gonna be able to convince anybody.
Come on.
Counselor, how long have you known your client?
7 years, Your Honor.
Do you know him to be a reasonable man?
Absolutely.
Is that his mother?
Yeah.
After all, Your Honor, would I make up such a story?
That is precisely what we're intending to find out, Mr. Thornhill.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't his car. I mean, he's obviously a well-to-do guy.
Right,
he doesn't
but
need to steal
it's
a car.
the court's job to look into his story.
Right.
You know, you don't just take his word for it. I like that rule.
Yeah, totally. No, it makes sense, but at least it's nice that they're at least checking on it.
Exactly, yeah. Now, what mysterious and weird is going to be the situation here?
Yeah.
This is the cabinet where they keep the liquor.
Yeah, they
Scotch,
moved
gin,
everything.
vodka.
Yeah.
He's a crazy man. He made it all up.
I knew I should have served dinner earlier.
What a performance. Mrs. Townsend, does the name
It's a lot of details.
It would be so infuriating to be him. Like, no, they're lying. I know they seem believable, but they're...
These are not nice people.
He's the one you should be questioning.
Is there any place he can be reached?
Why, yes, the United Nations.
United Nations?
He's addressing the General Assembly this afternoon.
Well, that's quite a lot of credibility he's got on his side.
He's addressing... Take me to the United Nations.
Right.
General Assembly building.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, sure, dude.
Mr. Kaplan.
Yes?
You wanted to see Mr. Townsend.
Yes.
This is Mr. Townsend.
How do you do, Mr. Kaplan?
Oh, so he's not even the right guy.
Yes, it is.
Well, there must be some mistake. Mr. Lester Townsend?
That's me. What can I do for you?
So they were using the house.
Yeah. Huh.
Were you at home last night, Mr. Townsend?
You mean in Glen Cove?
Yes.
Oh, I've been staying in my apartment here in town for the last month. I always do when we're in session here.
So who was that lady even that was at the house and talked to the
My wife has
cops?
been dead for many years.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Kaplan, suppose you tell me who you are and what you want.
Well, please just...
I mean, I would just start from the beginning and tell the whole
Yeah.
story.
This man...
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus! Thought he was just shocked by the picture.
Don't touch it!
Oh yeah, now his fingerprints are on it. Oh, and everyone saw him pull it out. Oh god, photographed.
Listen to me, I had nothing to do with this.
Oh, this guy.
In his defense, he charged that the murder victim, Mr. Townsend, had tried to kill him the night before. Brother.
Damn it.
Yeah, this is a very mixed up set of circumstances now.
Our non-existent decoy, George Kaplan, created to divert suspicion from our actual agent, has fortuitously become a live decoy.
Yes, Professor. And how long do you think?
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, not sketchy at all. Did they see him?
She's gonna
He
cover
went
for him.
that way. I think he got off.
Nice. Ugh. This is so stressful.
Expert hiding place of the bathroom.
Yeah. And now that he's, you know, now the sunglasses are drawing a little bit of attention there, guy. You might...
It's a D.B.
wanna
Cooper
switch it up,
disguise.
Think how lucky I am to have been seated here.
Well, luck had nothing to do with it.
Didn't you walk over here?
I tipped the steward $5 to seat you here if you should come in.
Wow.
Oh.
It's like $500 back then.
That's a green light.
He's letting his guard down here a little bit.
Yeah, is she a secret agent?
I'm 26 and unmarried.
Interesting.
Now you know everything.
Tell me, what do you do besides lure men to their doom on the 20th Century Limited?
I'm an industrial.
She's 26. It's impossible for me to read that character as younger than me.
You're right. Yeah.
You're Roger Thornhill of Madison Avenue, and you're wanted for murder on every front page in America.
Okay.
Don't be so modest.
So, she just recognizes him, but is not going to do anything.
Oh, don't worry. I won't say a word.
Is she turned on by dangerous people?
She thinks it's exciting. She's one of those ladies who writes letters to serial killers in jail.
Yeah.
I've been playing hide and seek with the Pullman conductor ever since the train left New York.
How awkward for you.
Yes, isn't it? No place to sleep.
I have a large drawing room all to myself.
Oh, well, whatever will we do?
This train seems to be making an unscheduled stop, and I just saw two men get out of a police car as we pulled into the station.
Oh, no!
He's always breathing.
Just lie still.
Is he in the luggage compartment? Nice.
Olive oil.
It's a good hiding place.
What did you two talk about?
Talk about?
Your waiter said that you were getting along pretty good with this Thornhill fellow.
Oh, is that his name, Thornhill?
Or is it Kaplan?
Yeah.
Rather innocuous, I must say, considering he was a fugitive from justice. Who did he kill?
He didn't say where he was going, did he?
You think perhaps he got off when you got on?
Yeah, she's pretty smooth bullshitting the cops.
She is.
I'm going to bed soon, and I intend to lock my door, so I doubt if I'll be seeing him or anybody else tonight.
Her lying and manipulation skills make me think that she's not quite on the level that she's
Comforting to know that.
supposed to be, keeping an eye on him and keeping him out of police custody.
Maybe, yeah, she's gonna deliver him to the gangsters.
She's done two things so far.
Can opener I stole from the porter.
Hide him from the cops twice and completely get his attention. You know? Like,
yeah, that's true. Get his guard down.
Yep.
Tell me, why are you so good to me?
Shall I climb up and tell you why?
Oh, yeah, see, she is totally disarming him.
Yep.
She's using her wiles.
Can't let you get involved. It's too dangerous.
I'm a big girl.
Yeah, and in all the right places, too.
Excuse me? What does that mean? Yeah, I think you might be right.
We should stop.
Immediately.
I ought to know more about you.
Yeah, she's keeping him, like, just out of arm's reach or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the phrase I'm looking for.
Only one bed.
Yes.
Well, that's a good omen, don't you think?
Wonderful.
You know what that means? What? Tell me.
Just want to burst in there and be like, dude, get away from her!
Yeah. What do I do with him in the morning?
Oh no.
Dun 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 dun. We knew it.
Yep.
You knew it.
Yep. I was just looking at the situation going, there's no way.
I did this
Even in
lady
this
all
like
of a sudden.
weird
Yeah.
Hollywood power fantasy situation. There's no way.
But she's actually gonna fall for him before the end of the assignment.
Yeah, big time.
How are we doing?
Oh, I may collapse at any moment.
Not yet. First we have to run the gauntlet. Look.
It's a good disguise.
Yeah, it is.
Which way did he go? I don't know. He took the post and went up that way. Come on.
I was like, where did he get the outfit from?
Yeah, they knocked out this old guy.
It's not very nice.
Oh no, they paid him.
And then he ratted him out?
Maybe he sent him the wrong way. Oh, they stop every single guy.
That's smart.
Tell me, did you get Kaplan?
Yes.
Fine. What did he say?
Oh, he'll see you, but not at the hotel under any circumstances. He'll see you on the outside.
So she's just lying?
Yep.
We'll see each other again, won't we?
Sometime, I'm sure.
I never had a moment to thank you properly.
So she's starting to feel guilty about setting him up.
Where will I find you?
Also, I wasn't necessarily getting guilt from... I was getting, like, I want to be done with this process.
I saw a little bit of her feeling bad. She wanted him out of her sight so she could stop feeling bad for deceiving him.
This is where he wants him to wait.
Yeah.
I would be like, I'm not going to stand here by the side of the road waiting for somebody I don't know to show up.
Wait till midnight and then devil will come and you
Right.
can sell your soul to him.
Right. Also, what kind of place is this for a bus stop?
I'm not
I
sure.
guess people have to get out to their field and stuff, but like...
I'll tell you what this is place for. Airplane attack.
Yeah. I think you're probably right.
Famous scene.
Yep.
This has got to be it, right? I'm gonna shoot at him.
Does seem that way, doesn't it? This is... the pacing of this scene is very interesting.
Yeah.
I can't tell if I'm supposed to feel like, you know, are we building suspense here? Or like, say something. Do something.
Are you supposed to be meeting someone here?
Waiting for the bus. Due any minute.
Oh. Then your name isn't Kaplan.
Can't say it is, because it ain't. Here she comes.
That does explain why the dude didn't approach him, because it's not the guy.
That's
Exactly.
What?
That plane's dusting crops where there ain't no crops.
That is odd, isn't it?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Do they have a machine gun? Let's
No.
hope not. Just gonna crash into you?
That is the most dangerous possible way I can
Whoa!
to, like, try and kill somebody.
Crash a biplane into him?
Right, yeah. I mean, if he hit him with the propeller, like, the plane would probably, go down.
Ass over tea kettle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa, it
they
does
do
have a machine gun. Nice.
Ooh. I mean, if he's found out here, like, riddled with bullets from, obviously, like, a mounted machine gun, right? This is more easily trackable than just driving by in a car and just shooting him with a pistol, right?
I don't know if it is a mounted gun, and there might be just somebody in that plane with a machine gun, you know? I guess running to the corn is good, right?
There's a very noticeable, like, quietness to this whole scene. There's no music.
It's
very
true.
little dialogue. You know, he said they exchange a couple of words.
Oh, yeah, hold your breath.
Oh.
What is that even?
Pesticides.
Yeah.
This would, yeah, that would be very deadly.
Very bad for your lungs.
Yeah. Somebody's doing that. Do you keep driving at them?
I think they're trying to stop. They have a big truck. Oh, man. He laid down in time. He didn't get hit. Oh, jeez. Whoa!
Whoa! I did not see that coming.
Me neither. Holy crap.
Shit,
Is it an
yeah.
oil tank?
Damn. Whoever was in that plane isn't anymore.
No kidding.
Damn,
wow.
dude.
Is he just stealing that truck?
He
and
sure
leaving?
did. There's a refrigerator in the back.
He's like, I am not staying in this spot where they know where I am.
No, hell no. The amount of bumbling idiots that are trying to kill this guy and haven't figured out how to do it yet is wild.
So, does he, like...
Plans are so elaborate.
Does he take this to mean that he can't trust Eve, or is he not going to realize that she set him up?
Surprise!
What you gonna do now?
No getting rid of me, is there?
Is this real, or is she just
trying to get his
playing-
guard down? Yeah, I don't know.
From now on, I'm not going to let you out of my sight, sweetheart.
I'm afraid you'll have to.
Oh, no.
Well, what exactly does that mean?
Right.
We're not going to get involved. Last night was last night, and that's all there was.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that.
Please.
After dinner.
Now.
Yeah, she feels a connection to him, and she's
Yeah.
afraid of having to work against him.
Thank you.
I think I'll take that cold shower after all.
Good.
I can't imagine taking a cold shower unless it was like medically necessary. Like
Yeah.
I was told I had to by a
Hate
doctor.
it. Yeah.
Need it room temperature at the absolute coldest. Oh. Oh, he's watching what she's doing? So much sneaking and espionage.
Can I hear 1100? Selling at 1,000.
The three of you together. Now that's a picture of me, Charles Adams.
Is this all a plan? Is this a setup?
Before we start calling each other
No.
names, perhaps you better.
Mr. Kaplan, we've had just about enough of you.
Then why don't you send for the police?
It's like, you dragged me into this in the first place.
You'd want,
Yeah.
isn't it? Me in the hands of the police.
Oh, they still think he's
Something I might
Kaplan?
tell them.
Of course.
Yeah,
That's
I
the reason you had
guess.
this one here hustle me on the train last night. Well, something
They
seems
seen
to
the
tell me
papers,
I've got
though?
a much better chance of survival if I
His
go.
real name's in there, right?
But they think that that's an alias.
Okay, got it. So, is she the agent that's working for him?
Oh.
Or for the detectives?
Maybe
Is it one of
that's
these two
it.
guys? Yeah. Which would explain why this hurt her feelings so much.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't really like
What is your pleasure?
other guy
How much to
either.
start?
Doesn't like the
And
bad
that's
guy.
also why she feels so bad about using him and setting him up, because she knows that this is just okay.
Yeah, this makes a
You
lot of sense.
figured it
yeah.
all out.
Well, the bid is already up to 2250, sir.
I still say 1,500.
What?
I have 2250. Do I hear 25? 2250 once? 2250 twice?
1,200.
What the hell are you doing, man? You trying to get thrown out?
Number 110 in the cabinet.
I don't even know how to handle this.
Would somebody start the bidding at $750, please?
How do we know it's not a fake? It looks like a fake.
Well, I never!
Well, one thing we know. You're no fake. You're a genuine idiot.
Thank you.
Good one,
Great.
lady.
Yep. That was sharp. Very good.
Last call, 1,200.
2,000.
2,000?
2,100.
I'm sorry, sir, but we can't.
Make it 2,500. Ask him to leave.
Yeah.
in
ask him to-
tarnation?
He's trying to get...
Will the
he's
gentleman
trying to
please
get...
cooperate?
Escorted out?
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
I have 1,200 once, 1,200 twice.
3,000.
Sold.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, it is funny.
Seems like it'd be a fun thing to do if you could get into an auction anonymously.
I'll sue you.
There we go.
Yeah, he's trying to get
arrested.
taken away by the police. I guess when there are guys here that you know want to kill you, this is what you do.
Yep.
Sorry, old man. Too bad. Keep trying.
Nice job.
It's also just like, you'd like to be able to explain to them, like, I was only doing that so they wouldn't kill. There's guys trying to kill me in there. Like, actually, seriously?
Sit right here. Does anyone mind if I sit down? I've been running all day.
Thought I'd never make it. Getting too old for this kind of work. All right, men. Thank you. This way, Mr. Thornhill. We haven't much time.
Yeah, no. It'd just be like, if I was those cops, I'd be like, absolutely not.
Yeah. Who is this exactly?
I do wish you'd walk faster, Mr. Thornhill. We'll miss the plane. Where are we going? New York or Washington?
Shouldn't he be in
Rapid
cuffs?
City, South Dakota. Rapid City? What for?
He's being so agreeable.
Mount Rushmore.
He just forgot to
Thank you.
cuff
I've
him.
seen Mount Rushmore.
They're bringing him to where Kaplan is supposed to have gone.
Yeah.
What's all this got to do with Mount Rushmore?
Well, Van Damme has a place near there. We think it's his jumping off point to leave the country tomorrow night.
You going to stop him?
Is there...
Well, you're George Kaplan, aren't you?
Oh, no, Mr. Thornhill. There is no such person as George Kaplan.
What do you mean there's no such person? I've been in
Okay.
this hotel room. I've tried on his clothes. He's got short sleeves and
Have you ever seen him?
dandruff.
Believe me, Mr. Thornhill, he doesn't exist. Which is why I'm going
They
to
made him up.
you to go on being him for the next 24 hours.
Come on, we'll discuss it on the plane.
Is there a fist fight at the end of this movie on top of Mount Rushmore? Like, I think I've seen that lampshaded in things too, of two characters fighting on top of George Washington's head, you know?
Yeah.
If you'll get on the plane...
Now, wait a minute, you listen to me. I'm an advertising man, not a red herring. I've got a job, a secretary, a mother.
Probably not anymore.
Depended upon me.
When's the last time you showed up for your job?
By getting myself slightly killed. The answer is no.
You're in the papers for stabbing a diplomat. I think you have that job anymore.
She was probably forced to do whatever she did in order to protect herself.
To protect herself from what?
Exposure and assassination. You see, Mr. Thorne.
Yeah.
She's one of our agents.
That's the big twist.
And much more than her life is at stake.
Well, you called it.
What? The climactic conclusion at Mount Rushmore?
Yep.
I mean, I only called it after they said that's where they were going next.
Yeah, but I think you're...
Suppose they don't come.
Probably right.
Oh, look at that compositing.
And now, what little drama are we here for today? I really don't for a moment believe that you've invited me to these gay surroundings to come to a business arrangement.
I want the girl to get what's coming to her. You turn her over to me, and I'll see there's enough pinned on her to keep her
So he's trying to
uncomfortable for the rest
get
of
her out without giving away that he knows.
Yeah.
You do. Just a second, you.
Stay away from me. Let go of me.
Save the fun.
Yeah, you're making a scene, bro.
No kidding. This guy's like, should I do something?
Fool.
No, she's got it under control.
Whoa! Okay.
No good, sir. You can't get involved in this.
Okay.
Shooting at Mount
Now
Rushmore.
Yeah. Now she's screwed, right?
Wow, is he dead?
He's dead.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Well, that went as badly as it could have gone.
Mr. Thornton?
Oh, they got him out with a secret killing. Classic.
A fake killing.
The old fake gun trick.
Hello.
How did she get...
Are you all right?
Yes, I think so.
How did she get out
I
of
asked the professor if I could see you again.
this?
They had fake cops take her away?
Oh, yeah, sure, I guess.
I didn't want you to go on thinking that
Well, I used some pretty harsh words. I'm sorry.
they hurt deeply.
Well, he thought you thought that she'd betrayed you.
Goodbye, darling.
Wait a minute, not so soon.
I've got to get back to the house and convince them that I took the long way around so nobody followed me.
Okay, yeah, so she's still undercover. Hasn't blown her cover.
Miss Kendall, you got to get moving.
Wait a minute. What didn't you tell me?
Why didn't you?
She's going off with Van Damme tonight on the plane.
Uh-huh.
She's going off with Van Damme.
Well, that's why we went.
Gotta keep following him.
Yep.
I'm not going to let you
Now,
do it.
please don't spoil
Now, come on,
anything
get
now,
up.
please.
She's mad at him.
Whoa!
Yep.
Kaplan, who was removed to the Rapid City Hospital in critical condition, has been tentatively identified as an employee of the federal government.
Yeah, see, so now he's Kaplan in the news,
got it.
officially. That's his whole identity now.
Mr. Kaplan's untimely shooting has now acquired the authority of the printed word. Everyone's been cooperating beautifully.
Well, now you can include me.
What a deal.
I'm a co-op.
It
You
all
could just
wraps
say
up
something
nicely.
in the news and people just believed it.
That's right.
See you in a few minutes.
And you could sometimes even stop a news story by just publishing another news story.
Yep.
Like, no, we didn't find a flying saucer. It was just a weather balloon.
Yeah. Swamp gas.
Climbing out the window.
There wasn't a fistfight on top of Mount Rushmore.
It's true, there wasn't. Maybe that's a different movie. Okay. Oh, and she is part of their crew too, right?
Mm-hmm. It's a big beam. God.
I would never look at that and be like, you know what I should do?
Yeah.
Climb up there.
Whoa, it's a pretty good throw. Did he get it up on the balcony?
I think so. Somebody's gonna see you, man. Yeah, it's...
You fucking, yeah. They can hear that, too.
I think you're jealous. No, I mean it. I'm very touched. Very.
Oh, here we go. Are you gonna stop this?
Oh!
Wow.
The gun she shot Kaplan with.
Oh, no, he's demonstrating its blanks.
It's an old Gestapo trick. Shoot one of your own people to show that you're not one of them. They've just freshened it up a bit with blank cartridges.
Oh, come on, man. Lighten up.
This matter is best disposed of from a great height over water.
Oh, okay. They're gonna throw her out of the plane?
Yeah.
I could not write that legibly on a matchbook.
Nope.
Is he gonna try to throw that onto her when they're not looking?
Oh. Yeah.
One of my most valuable attributes, as it now turns out.
We've learned about this character is that his aim with the toss is
It would please me
phenomenal.
if you would think of me.
But she didn't see it.
No.
He's heading pretty far out on the north leg and awfully high. Well,
She saw his matchbook earlier, so she'll remember.
Well, we'd better get moving. He should have his wheels on the ground inside of 3 minutes.
That'd be a really scary note to find when you're undercover with criminals.
God, and your only next move is to get on a plane with them?
Yeah.
Until your knife-throwing chum that I've reassured his wife.
Right.
That's about all, isn't it?
Yeah, the knife-throwing guy never got apprehended. Oh. Hey, she got the microfilm.
Oh shit! Run!
Run to the top of Mount Rushmore!
Yep, fist fight on Mount Rushmore.
Yep.
We're on top of the monument.
Never really occurred to me what the top of it looks like, you know?
Bunch of
Like
heads.
From behind.
Well, if we ever get out of this alive, let's go back to New York on the train together. All right?
Is that a proposition?
Hey, come on. There's no time for that kind of stuff.
What happened to the first 2 marriages?
Oh, my wives divorced me.
Why?
Oh, I think they said I led too dull a life. Oh, come on.
Not a dull life anymore.
Oh
no!
Why are you still wearing your...
I mean, there was no time.
I guess, yeah. I have a thing with heights. I do like to climb, you know? Like rock climb with ropes and stuff. But still, it's nerve-wracking when you're like way up there.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, this is terrifying to me. But even with a matte painting, you know, you can be like, they're way the hell up there, and they fall.
Whoa.
They're gonna die. Yeah, he's gonna die.
Yeah, oh no, see this.
Oh.
You just hit a bunch of ledges and be very badly injured.
Yeah.
And you die of...
Oh my god.
Bleeding out slowly.
Yeah.
No!
What? Would you really
Oh
sacrifice yourself like that? Are you gonna risk falling down? It just didn't
He's crazy. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
No. None of that.
This is a terrifying situation to be in, too.
Yeah, it is. Oh, you got him good. Hey!
Yeah, dude.
No, come on, save her! Oh, alright, that would hurt your wrist a lot to pass out from the fear.
Help me!
You gonna help? No, of course not. He's evil. He's the evil guy.
Oh, dude.
He just got shot.
Oh! It was all for nothing.
Oh, who shot him from up there? The cops?
Nice.
Oh, the agent.
Come on. Come along, Mrs. Thornhill. 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 Come along, Mrs. Thornhi
Okay.
This is silly.
I know, but I'm sentimental.
Well, he got married to her. That's great. She's Mrs. Thornhill now. Oh!
Yeah, there's
Come on!
Some good comedy in this movie.
That, seriously?
So funny. Oh, that was good.
Okay, well, that's a wrap on Alfred Hitchcock's North by Northwest.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed that, for sure.
An enjoyable thriller. You guessed a few things about it before they happened. Like,
Yeah.
You guessed that she was going to turn out to be the real agent that Kaplan had been, the cover story for. And then what was the other thing you figured out early? I'm trying to remember.
I guessed that she was honeypotting him.
That's right, yeah. Which I guess that was pretty obvious if you stop and think about it for even a moment.
She could just like dangerous men.
I guess,
those people
but
do
yeah.
exist, like you said.
What an extraordinary time for that to happen to him while all this stuff is going on. Like, and then I met this beautiful woman who's really into me for no reason whatsoever.
Willing to help me escape the police just because.
Yeah, it was clear that something was going on there. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's too much like post-discussion analysis to do about this one. It was.
Yeah, it just kind of is what it is. Everything that we need to know was kind of given to us at the any questions that I may have had were answered pretty thoroughly.
It's good. It's one of those mistaken identity stories where like the fact that they involve you in this situation by mistaking you for someone else then makes the main character turn out to like actually be invested in the outcome of the situation. Like he developed a connection to Eve and wanted her to get out okay, and so suddenly he cares instead of just, like a mistaken identity situation in the real world would be more like at the first opportunity you just extract yourself from the situation and no longer care, and you're like, I'm glad I'm not involved in that anymore.
As far away from all of these people as physically possible.
But I guess he didn't necessarily have a real opportunity to do that. I mean, maybe he did. I don't know.
I mean, I can understand him kind of wanting some answers. But like once the knife was in the guy's back, it was sort of like, I'm in this and I can't.
This is for keeps, yeah. And his picture was on the paper with the knife in his hand. Yeah, and that's a bad look. So yeah, I see.
It was very unfortunate that an entire room full of people didn't spot the guy with the throwing knife.
Not a single one of them were like, no, it wasn't him. Yeah. So that guy, chase that guy. Yeah, nobody was looking in that direction at that moment, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, there's a little bit of movie suspending disbelief in seeing the situation. I understand that.
You see the guy putting on black leather gloves for like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like,
he was being very sinister about that. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, this definitely had the same like feel to it that Vertigo did. I can see Hitchcock's style already just across these two movies.
Sure.
The central kind of romance, the sort of star-crossed romance of like two people developing feelings for each other, even though their situation makes it so that they shouldn't or couldn't really, like start to fall in love. But it's more powerful than the circumstances, their connection that they have for each other.
Yeah, his style is very identifiable. That's kind of, I think, part of the reason why his movies are so famous.
He's kind of an early auteur, him or Stanley Kubrick are sort of like people from this early age that they're like, right away, that's a filmmaker that people went to see for their stamp on the film instead of just, the actors that were in it and anything like that.
Did this come out first or did Vertigo come out?
I think Vertigo is before this. I think Vertigo is like 57 or something like that.
That's kind of the vibe I was getting, and I guess the reason why I was thinking that is it feels like Vertigo maybe had a little bit, like, I feel like his style is more dialed in here, Vertigo had some, like, almost things that were silly because they were so ridiculous, like how, I don't know how quickly their relationship evolved, without there being like that much of a reason why.
That's true, right, but that can also just be a Hollywood thing too.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily the filmmaker style, but
this had the same thing, but there was like a specific reason why, which I appreciated. And like some of the comedy stuff was missing in Vertigo. I didn't feel like we got, any silly, like, with the tiny razor. It was almost like,
exactly.
How Indiana Jones is like an action suspense movie, but
I've seen the first one and not any of the others.
Well, maybe I'm talking. The first one is a great example because it's also got like some comedy thrown in there too.
Sure,
it feels
I remember
like a
that,
tricky thing to kind of pull off well, and that this did a good job. You know,
it can undercut your entire movie if you overdo that kind of thing too much. I think the Marvel movies can fall into that trap where too much of the quippy humor that can kind of lower the emotional stakes of the moments that are meant to be genuine.
Right.
You know?
You sort of stop feeling like any of the main characters are in any kind of danger because it's like, why are they quipping?
Exactly.
This is a
Why is your
serious
mindset
situation.
like that? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I felt like there was this movie to me felt tighter than Vertigo did, you know, even though it was also longer, much longer.
Yeah, a little bit. It wasn't much longer, but yeah, I did feel like it was progressing along. I mean, I know we got in the middle a little bit when they were leaning on the romance for a while. We were like, okay, I get it.
Like,
what's the next beat? You know?
Right.
But yeah, other than that,
then the plane
it's pretty
hit the
dialed
gas. You hit the gas truck.
Ooh, that was
like,
exciting.
All right,
Important movie things are happening.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, that do it for this one.
I like that a lot. That was cool. It's nice to be able to see these movies that I might never have really watched. You know?
Exactly, and now you know those references with the airplane and the flying at him in the cornfield, and then the Mount Rushmore climax excitement at the end. Both referenced in things, and now you'll be like, hey, I've seen that movie. That's right.
Yep. Well, thanks so much for watching with us, everybody. I'm Nate.
I'm Sean.
And this is Catch Up Packets.
Goodbye.